this is the how. This is the worst toilet that I've personally ever had to deal with. Absolutely full of faeces. Underneath the crust, when it was penetrated, it was just soft, loose faeces.
Yeah, I feel really sad. That is not a good sign.
The stench was like nothing I've ever smelled. Welcome to Filth. My name's Vicky, I'm a specialist biohazard cleaner. We do crime scenes, trauma, body decompositions, hoarder houses, all the bodily fluids. Basically, we clean up everything that nobody else wants to touch, and for me, the dirtier the better. I have had normal jobs in the past. I just find them so boring. I need grime, I need dirt, I need infestations, I need spiders, I need bodily fluids, faeces, rotten food, all of that to get me out of bed in the morning. I've had an urgent phone call from a daughter whose father has sadly passed away. They've been estranged for a couple of years, so she hasn't been to his house. She's been given the key, she's gone in, and the condition is so severe, she just can't deal with it herself. This gentleman was vulnerable, he was elderly and he's been cuckooed, but vulnerability can look different. The last house that we did was a hoarder house. That gentleman had severe mental health issues and hoarding disorder, and if you want to watch that video, it's available on Filth. And if you like it, don't forget to hit subscribe. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to find. I do know the toilet is severely blocked and full to the brim of faeces. I think this is the house. Yeah, it is, from here. I'm going to go and assess before the rest of the team arrives, because we've not actually seen inside the property yet. We're not quite sure what we're going to be working with today. The lady doesn't really feel comfortable coming inside. The circumstances are fairly sad, so I've got the key, so I'm going to go and check it out now. We can't actually get in round the front door, which is why we're coming around the back entrance today. I don't think this is the worst of it. I think we're going to have some problematic areas. The kitchen's fairly standard. I believe this is the bathroom. I'm not actually going to go in there at this point. I'm going to put some PPE on and go in there and have a proper look later. So we don't actually know if we're dealing with drug paraphernalia at this point, because we're a bit unsure as to exactly what's been happening in the property. I'm looking out for all sorts of dangers, hazards, anything that could pose a risk to us as we complete the job. There's nothing obvious in this room. So if there was drug paraphernalia, we would be probably looking, there'd be needles, there might be other equipment used to maybe cook with. Sometimes it's a telling sign if there's baking powder laid around and items like that that they may be cut in. But again, we don't know what we're dealing with at this point. There's all different types of drugs, there's all different types of paraphernalia. But I'm just mindful that if there has been a drug gang that's cuckooed the property, I just need to be aware of that as we're making our initial assessments.
In March 2024, law enforcement visited 1,284 suspected cuckooed addresses. Cuckooing is a rapidly growing issue in the UK, affecting the most vulnerable in our society.
The neighbour has voiced concerns over the last couple of years that she believes that the gentleman was being cuckooed. That sometimes happens where somebody vulnerable in society, somebody elderly or maybe somebody with learning difficulties almost gets targeted by a gang, and they sort of take over the home and they can use it to drug deal out of or do whatever else they're doing. And the neighbour and the daughter believe that the gentleman might have been cuckooed. So a lot of these belongings that we're seeing today might not even belong to the gentleman whose house it was. It could just be, stuff that belongs to anybody, which is actually going to make it easier for us to deal with the clearing process. The daughter's not precious about a lot of it because she doesn't even know who it belongs to. But it is just a really sad situation because he was elderly, he obviously had health issues, and it does seem like people have been taking advantage of him, which again is really sad, especially in your later years of life, isn't it? So we've been brought here to clear up, and obviously we're helping the family. The daughter of the gentleman's been left to deal with it. She's very overwhelmed and emotional about it all. We haven't got that emotional attachment, but it is just really sad. You feel like you're throwing someone's life away, and as you can see, there's sort of greetings cards to family members, and in amongst this stuff there might be just items that were really important to somebody. So we are mindful, as we're going through, to keep our eye on something for things that might be sentimental, but also it's just sad, isn't it? Like, this is how somebody's ended up living. It is heavy on the heart, this kind of work. I don't know what's going on here. Carpet's already been ripped up. So it's not always extreme hoarder houses or extreme biohazards, what we get called to. Sometimes it is just the situation is so upsetting for the family to deal with. Quite often it's somebody's passed away and the family just can't bring themselves to do the clearance. Clearing bags to us, again, we haven't got that emotional attachment, but sometimes the family find that process so hard and so time consuming. Whereas for us it's quite a simple task. So we'll probably leave the bed, but everything that's already bagged up we'll clear, and we'll have a look what's in the wardrobe, see if there's anything else to go. But the daughter wants as much gone as possible. So I'm not an expert, but this looks like quite severe subsidence. The crack is all the way up and along that wall as well. So it shows that the property hasn't been maintained for a long time. Right. Again, there's a lot of stuff in here. Most of it looks like bedding, clothing. A lot of this we'll be able to put straight into the skip, I think, which will make our lives a little bit easier as well. I'm going to go and get some proper PPE to have a proper look at the bathroom. Alright, I'll see you in a sec. Bye, bye, bye. Kaylee's just pulled up, so reinforcements are arriving. Hello mate, you're right. It's not too bad actually. There is quite a lot to get rid of, but it's not a hoarder house, so there's not loads to sort through or anything. The daughter actually thinks he's been cuckooed, so a lot of the stuff in there, she doesn't even know whose stuff it is, so she's happy for it to go, so that makes our job a bit easier. Okay. The bathroom's really bad though. I'm going to go and get a suit so that I can have a proper look at it now. Okay, I'll get on. The house, to be honest, isn't that extreme. We've seen it much worse, and we deal with much worse on a daily basis. I think the main reason why the daughter has brought us in is to deal with the bathroom. That is quite extreme, and then obviously from an emotional point of view, she's just going to find it too hard to do this clearing and this cleaning. She wants a clean slate. She finds it very upsetting being in the property, which is understandable under the circumstances. So that's why she's got the professionals in. There's quite a lot of feces on the floor already. Whatever this is. The toilet is full of feces. Absolutely. There's been a fly infestation in the toilet as well. I can see all eggs and everything. That is going to be horrific, by the way, when that gets unearthed. The sink is full of loo roll with faeces all over it. There's all faeces in the bottom of the bath. So the actual toilet bowl itself, as grim as this sounds, I am going to have to manually scoop as much as I can out initially, because no amount of chemicals, there's just too much faeces in there, it'll just sit on top, it won't penetrate anything. So I'm going to get as much of it out as I can, and then we'll be putting some toilet acid down, see how far that gets us, and then it's all a bit of a guessing game until I get delved in there, to be honest.
Clostridium difficile infections are often linked to fecal contamination, causing approximately 12,000 deaths per year in the UK.
So there's 5 including me today, which does seem like a lot, but normally a job like this might take a few days, but time is of the essence. We've only got sort of a day and a half, so.
Oh, we were up quite early, sorted everything out at home, packed the van up, and we had about an hour's drive, wasn't it? An hour and 20 minutes, so it wasn't too bad at all.
We do this job because me and Laura have worked together for 20 odd years in an office environment, but we wanted to do something that enabled us to give something back to society. It's just a really rewarding job to do.
Definitely, so let's get cracking, let's go and help people.
Let's do it, come on then.
Right, so I think if it's all right with you guys, if Tracy, you don't mind tackling the kitchen, it's not too bad in there. If you three are happy to do upstairs, you might just need to clear a pathway in the living room to make a safe exit through. I'll take the bathroom. Wouldn't expect you guys to do that. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. So I'm just currently going through all of his paperwork, well, all of the family's paperwork. This looks like an insurance premium, but the date on it is 2005, so it's 21 years old, so that's getting thrown away. Oh, it's so heavy.
So it is really sad, you do feel like you're throwing people's lives away, but you can't think too deeply into the task in hand. If you let your thoughts go too far into, you know, what you're actually doing and what you're dealing with and the circumstances around it, you would never get through the job. Like, you have to kind of just put your practical head on. As harsh as that sounds, like, we're here to do a job, we can't get emotionally attached. Oh, my back's heavy now. No! Right, world's strongest man competition. This clothes and tea towels and stuff.
Old books, old clothes and old towels.
Lunchtime for the ladies, one last meal before tackling the terrible toilet.
So we've just decided that now is the perfect time to have 10 minutes, have a break, before we go back in and tackle some more of the cleaning.
So I've already had my lunch. I ate a little bit earlier because I'm heading into the toilet of doom, so I wanted to give my body a little bit of preparation.
Depending on how bad the job is, I can't always eat. It's quite a good diet.
This is my box of tricks. It's got cleaning products in, PPE, supplies, all sorts of stuff. So before I go into the bathroom to start clearing the floor, I'm going to spray everything down with this chemical, which is a diluted solution of this. It's called 4-in-1. The main ingredient is biohazard, and it kills everything. Every bacteria, every virus. It carries on killing for 24 hours and it works really quickly. So this is our heavy duty stuff that we use for most biohazard jobs. This is a full face visor, I just need to put it together. The reason why I'm using this is obviously I don't want anything that is in the toilet to flick into my face. I feel like I'm a bit more protected with a full face visor because you've got no skin exposed at all. You can fit on all different heads, and then that's me fully protected, and there's plenty of room for a mask to go underneath as well. This is a disposable mask. It's got amazing filters so that I won't be able to smell anything when I'm in the toilet. Going in with the hardcore marigolds for this, only because they're a little bit longer. Literally everything from that bathroom off the floor is going into this yellow bag, and this will be taken away to be incinerated. This cannot go into the skip. I'm literally just going to work my way into the bathroom, picking up all the debris from the floor as I go. I think it's an adult incontinence pad, obviously full of feces. Sanitize over. This isn't going to do anything regarding like getting rid of anything. It's literally just to make sure that what I'm touching is sanitised. I'm literally going to start scooping out with, this is just a scraper. I feel like there's a hard crust on the top and then it's going to be really soft underneath. So I'm not even sure if it's blocked or if we'll be, what's going on in there yet. So I'm just going to start scooping. As soon as you're disturbed with taking that first crust off, and then underneath the crust, once I've penetrated through, all the faeces under it was soft, and the smell was so bouncing coming up. It's horrific. The smell is really, really bad in there. It's horrific. Even with this on, it's so potent.
Even through her mask, the stench is so strong. Vicky needs to work faster.
I just need something to scoop. Found this in the garden, this is perfect. You alright?
Yeah.
It's really bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just don't breathe, mate. So, hang on. In my time, I have seen a lot of toilets. That is probably one of the worst ones. I've got quite a strong stomach, obviously, but even that made me gag. A little bit, yeah. So I'm going to try and find out if it's blocked or not. If it's not blocked and we can tip buckets of hot water down to get some of the remaining out, that'd be perfect, and then we can just put some strong product down to soak. If it's blocked, we need a plumber. If you like what you're watching, hit that subscribe button.
So I'm just going to put some flash bleach, just some bleach spray around the window because it's quite black and quite dirty. So I'll just give it a minute or two to soak in and then I'll just wipe it all down with a wet cloth. You come across different things all the time, different kinds of people, different walks of life, and there's always a story behind each job that we do. And sometimes the grubbier the better, because then the difference afterwards is huge. If you're already cleaning an already clean house, that's boring. It's all coming off really well. This window will look brand new by the time we've finished.
It's not moving, is it? That is not a good sign. It's not moving. It means it's probably blocked.
What does that mean?
It probably means we need a plumber. But then is a plumber going to come and deal with this if it's not clean? I'm going to have to try and clean it a little bit more. Yeah, I feel really sad.
What was it?
Because I was hoping that it was just going to be easy. A plumber is very unlikely to come and deal with the toilet in the condition that it's in for obvious reasons. But unless I can get it unblocked, it's almost impossible for me to clean because any product I put down, any liquid I put down, chemicals, etc. is just going to sit at the surface. I'm not going to be able to flush it away or clean it properly, so we're in a bit of a catch-22 situation now, which is frustrating.
Okay.
So, right.
I believe in you.
There are 300,000 sewer and toilet blockages every year in the UK, costing around £100 million to unblock. The average person produces approximately 125 to 150 grams of wet feces per day.
Why am I here? The best thing that I can do at this point is try and clean up the toilet bowl the best way that I can and the rest of the bathroom so that a plumber is more likely to want to come and do this job. Now, I've got loads of fancy chemicals that do all sorts of complicated things, but the best thing for raw sewage, feces in the toilet bowl, is bleach. So it's just household bleach. I'm going to pour loads down and just leave it for a bit.
Bleach is the best chemical for raw sewage. Sodium hypochlorite kills bacteria fast. Sewage plants use thousands of litres of it every single day.
The smell is putrid. It smells so bad. To be fair, it actually smells worse through the living room and up the stairs now the smell's gone. Started to go through, but it smells really bad.
What is this?
A bag of poo. Waste. Oh, that's bad.
Can you do that up because I've got poo on my house. And then just stick it in the back garden for now, Kale.
I had to take a breath then to do that. Okay, so Vicky's obviously just done the toilet and everything. So now she's just asked me to pop to the van and get some Mr. Muscle drain unblocker. I presume to put down the bath because obviously there's faeces and things in the bath as well. So to check that's not blocked. And then Vicky, you're putting it down the toilet as well.
If that doesn't work, we've got to get a plumber. I'm going to put some of this down the bath because I think that's blocked as well. And I'm going to actually see if it'll work in the toilet. Mr. Muscle Drain Gel, domestic stuff. The plug hole is absolutely full of flies. So I need to clean the bath, but before I do that I need to unblock the flies from the plug hole. I'm going to put some Mr. Muscle down the bath plug hole because I feel like it's going to be blocked. At the moment the bath looks like it's blocked, so that is another issue. Right, I'm going to poke this down into the plug hole so I can get any movement. There we go. Right, go again. I'm hoping I can scrape the worst of it up and then wash the remainder down. Like the ice in your car. It's just pure feces, just crusty, dried up human waste.
The UK produces 8,500 to 16,750 tonnes of faeces per day.
What I'm going to do now most of it's up, I'm going to put a load of bleach down to soak for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to put a load of hot water down, and hopefully, because the bath's no longer blocked, that is going to get rid of everything that's sitting on the bottom of the bath, and then we can just clean it as normal. All I've done is put some bleach and hot water in the bath. I'm going to swirl it round a bit and leave it to soak.
The team works together, clearing the rest of the downstairs. With focused effort, they move through the house, then turn their attention to the bathroom, helping scrape the compacted faeces from the floor.
Someone's just suggested we get a mop into the toilet and push it right down to create a suction, so we're giving that a go. Just a mop, and it's just creating a suction. I don't think that's worked.
With every plumber refusing to touch this nightmare toilet, Vicky digs deep. She draws on her years of experience to get it unblocked. After all the struggle, the toilet is finally unblocked. They just need one final clean to make the bathroom shine.
So in these bags, we've got all the faeces from the toilet and everything that is contaminated with said faeces. This obviously cannot go in the skip. I'm going to take it home, and tomorrow I'm going to take it somewhere to be incinerated. That's a dirty job well done. I love cleaning the floors. For a start, it's really satisfying, but it also means we're nearly at the end because it's the last job. I'm just putting a little bit of bleach. I've already put some water down to dilute it slightly. Not too much, and then we're going to give it a scrub in with this rubber brush.
We're now leaving. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Good luck with the rest. Bye. Have fun tomorrow. Thank you, you too. Thank you.
with selling it and getting rid of the property, so which will help them. We still love cleaning, don't we?
Still love cleaning. It's been a really good day.
Yes, it's been fun doing it as part of a team.
Yeah.
This is the job. I love an extreme clean, and for me the dirtier the better. I have got a really strong stomach, but from time to time there are aspects of certain jobs that do make me question my life choices. This particular toilet was one of those moments, but when I'd finished and that toilet was absolutely pristine at the end, that is so satisfying, and that's why I love doing it. Look at this. I'm so happy with this result. If you've enjoyed watching this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All done. Going home, on to the next job. Look how full the skip is.